What's up, everybody? KOA here. That felt kind of weird saying it. I'm not used to saying not my anime aftermath intro. Anyways, if you guys didn't know, I am a huge fan of isekai, and one of my favorite of all time is Re:Zero. I absolutely love it. From the premise to the characters to the art and animation, I was just completely satisfied. It's one of my favorite series of all time. So much so that I actually, yes, bought the fucked up season 1 part 1 on Blu-ray as well as part 2. I mean, I'm a fan, but I wouldn't go as far as call me a fanboy. But seeing how I've watched the series both dubbed and subbed several times over, when they decided to drop a pre-season 2 director's cut of season 1, I didn't think there was enough to actually elicit another view of a story I've already seen several times. I mean, yes, I skimmed through episode 1, saw some changes, some altered scenes, some added frames. But like I said, there wasn't enough content where like, oh, I need to watch this again to understand or get what's going on. But lo and behold, that's not the case with the season 1 finale. Yes, the director's cut decides to drop a bomb which completely rewrites the end of season 1. And I gotta thank AZOPE OPAZ for pointing this out, because honestly, I am absolutely torn. Now, before we go any further, let me throw out this warning. There are spoilers ahead because the series has been out for a while now, so hop to it. Stop here and go watch it. All right, we good? You good? Everyone gone? All right, so originally season 1 ended on such an awe-inspiring, fulfilling ending, a sense of accomplishment. After going through hell and back, God knows how many times, Subaru finally gets the ending that I think he deserves. After, defeating the white whale and Betelgeuse and his fingers and just the torture that is, his power of return by death, he finally gets to confess his feelings while placing his head on Amelia's lap. A stark contrast to the previous 24 episodes. I mean, literally has died to get to this point several times over. And then we cut to black. I mean, that's it. Season over. We end on a high note. Already hooked for season 2 because they set up so many good mysteries as well as character and world building, and just amazing. So now let's transition to the director's cut and the post-credit scene, which a snippet of will be linked in the description below. Now, picking up right after this scene, we are in a carriage heading to an unknown location. This is where we get Subaru next to Amelia and a very clingy Petra, a very young girl who Subaru has saved on multiple occasions. Now, at this point, it seems Subaru has conflicting feelings. He had just confessed to Amelia, but there's another confession he wants to, confess about. Early in the series, Rem had declared her love for Subaru, even if it meant being a third wheel. As long as she gets to stay by his side, she will be forever happy. So it seems Subaru is taking this opportunity to inform Amelia about what transpired. Of course, he is nervous and anxious, and Amelia's basically like, don't worry about it, settle down and spit it out. So he finally gets up the nerve and bouts it out. I have to be honest, Rem confessed to me just like I confessed to you, and I have to know, how do you feel about that? And this is where we get a shocking revelation. Amelia simply answers with, who is Rem? Ending the scene on one of those agonizing looks that has plastered Subaru's face multiple times throughout the series. So what was once an uplifting, fulfilling scene has now been replaced by a devastating cliffhanger. What has happened to Rem? We know in the series there was one creature in particular who had this ability to wipe others from other people's memory. I'm pretty sure we just fucking killed the white whale, so how the hell is this going on? Is there another creature created by the witch that has this ability? What the fuck is going on? I mean, yes, it makes sense. It makes total sense to me that this is a way better cliffhanger, a way better hook for a season 2, but still that begs the question, why did season 1 decide to end how it did? I mean, yes, I kind of like the accomplished feeling of, going through that arduous quest from episode 1 to episode 25 and finally getting our just rewards. So why did they decide to add it now? Was it just to try to hook the people that aren't already hooked? I mean, if you've watched the original cut, you should be fucking hooked. I mean, it's an amazing fucking series. But yeah, with one post-credit scene, they were able to completely change the emotional impact that season 1 has. And I gotta say, I think I'm gonna have to rewatch the entire series as a director's cut. Man, how could you do that to Rem? I mean, honestly, she's the best character. I mean, argue as you will, in the anime, I mean, I'll admit, I don't know the manga or the light novel, so I don't know if this is chronologically accurate, or is this how season 2 would have started? I don't fucking know. But in the anime, Rem is the absolute best character. She has one of the best progressional developments I've seen in a long time. kind, going from pure hatred killing machine to the lovely, delicate shoulder to cry on. Like going for someone who wanted to fucking kill you to being your emotional support demon. I mean, it's how you gonna do her like that? How are you gonna do Rem like that? And unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for season 2 since it's been delayed due to this piece of shit coronavirus. Yeah, fuck. I am hooked more than ever for season 2. I need to know where the fuck this goes. What the fuck just happened?